Hey everybody, this is Nick the Lions here for my fourth game of Jeopardy for the Wii here. I currently now have the three-game winnings total of $134,884. Most of that coming from my second game where I won bigly there. But either way, three-day winnings total of almost $135,000 still is really, really good. Definitely something you'd want to see in a Jeopardy run. And hopefully I can add on to that here in this fourth game.
Welcome to Jeopardy, everyone.
So yeah, let's try to have a good game here today.
This is Jeopardy! And now,
Alright.
here is the host of Jeopardy!
Let's see what the categories are going to be today.
PREFIX!
Thanks, Johnny.
And yeah, just get the
Hello,
intro
ladies
since I
and
think by this
gentlemen.
point you guys pretty much already know the basis
and
of who
underway,
our
so
opponents
let's
are and
get
stuff.
right into it. And we have one daily double awaiting you in these categories. 21st century history,
Okay.
cooking class,
Ooh,
literary characters.
nice.
You picked a fine time. Sports zone and manimal.
Well, other than Sports Zone, these
A lot
actually
of
are pretty good
clues, a lot of
categories, I think.
categories. Player one,
All right,
make a
I'll try
selection.
21st
You can
century
point the
history
Wii
for
remote at the
1,000.
screen. In 2004, 7 countries that were once Soviet allies were admitted as new members of this military alliance. Yes, player one. Use the Wii remote or press the
What is
corresponding
NATO?
direction on the plus control pad. You got it.
Yep.
Select again.
All right, cooking class 1,000.
For the silver dollar type of these breakfast treats, drop the batter onto the griddle 1 tablespoon at a time.
I love them. What are pancakes?
Player one? That's correct. Choose again.
Literary characters 1,000. Daily double. I wish I could have found it later, but it's all right.
Answer? The daily double.
Well,
And you're in the
I only
lead
have
now.
$2,000 to
Amateur is
lose,
going
so
wager.
that's what
Player
I'll be
one,
betting.
And the clue. Ivan Petrovich Voynitsky is the title character of this 1899 Chekhov play.
What is a peculiar man?
No,
No.
here's what we wanted. Uncle Vanya.
Uncle Vanya is what they wanted. Okay. Well,
Player one.
didn't make the daily double
you.
work, but it's all right. It was early on in the game, so I definitely have plenty of time to make that up. You picked a fine time for 1,000.
This longest division of geologic time doesn't have a fixed period. In astronomy, it's 1 billion years. Okay, player one.
What is a epoch?
No, that's
No,
not right.
maybe it's an eon.
Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this? Let's hear it, player three. No. That's
I
not
knew
right.
it was definitely not age.
Anyone else?
Well, Katie's
It's
got it narrowed
player
down
two.
now. And it's eon, like
That's
I would have
correct.
guessed the second time.
You get to pick again, player two.
21st century for
In
200.
2001, she became the first First Lady to win elective office, becoming a senator from New York.
Oh, God.
Let's hear it, player
Don't
one.
like her whatsoever. Who is Hillary Clinton?
Correct. Please pick again, player one.
Sports Zone 1,000.
In 2004, she became the first soccer player to carry the U.S. flag for the Olympic closing ceremonies.
This one I definitely did not know.
We're talking about Mia Hamm.
Mia Hamm, okay. No idea who that even
You
is.
again, player one.
Manimal 1,000.
We're sure you'll just love Ondatra zebethicus, this rodent. Yes, player one.
What's a mouse? I was thinking muskrat, but
Anyone else
I
care
don't
to try
know.
to come
Just
up
for
with the
some
correct
reason,
response?
I thought that maybe it could possibly be mouse.
The correct response is the muskrat.
Yeah, muskrat would have been what I would have said next.
We return to you,
All right,
player
Manimal
one.
800.
The scarlet species of this tropical flyer is known for its brilliant plumage and strong voice. Okay, player one.
What's a magpie?
Sorry.
Oh my
That's
god!
wrong. Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this?
And I thought this category would be good for me.
Here's the correct response. The macaw.
The macaw. Damn.
Player one, back to you for our
Sports
next.
Zone 800.
Tony Stewart lives life in the fast lane as one of the big names in this type of auto racing. Player one,
Either Formula 1 or NASCAR. What is NASCAR?
yeah, good.
Okay, good. At least I prevented a
Player one,
flurry
you
of
pick again, please.
angry NASCAR fans from flooding my comment section. A flurry of angry NASCAR fans, I should say. You picked a fine time for 800.
We had pleasant sensations learning about the era of this, which covered President Monroe's 2 terms.
What's the era of good
Yes,
feelings, I
player
believe?
Yeah.
Yep. Or just good feeling.
Choose again, player one.
Literary character is 800.
The invaders in this H.G. Wells novel are described as having tentacles and a peculiar V-shaped mouth. Let's hear it, player one.
What is Island of Dr. Moru?
That's not it.
Ah!
Anyone else? Okay, player three.
The War of the World, so...
Player three, back to you.
200 for literary
In A
characters.
Christmas Carol, the ghost of this dead partner is the first spirit to visit Scrooge. It's player one.
Who is Jacob Marley?
That's it.
I love Christmas Carol, so I should definitely know
Please
that.
pick again, player one.
Cooking Class 800.
The Chicken of the Sea website suggests making enchiladas with the albacore type of this.
What's tuna?
Player one. That's right. Way to go. Select again.
800 for 21st century history.
This cabinet-level department, established in 2002, includes FEMA, the Coast Guard, and Customs. Yes, player one.
What is, Homeland Security?
You
All right.
are correct. Hey, you're on
Finally out of the hole.
Player one, pick again.
I'll start picking randomly. Fine time for 200.
Deion Sanders knows this term for the evening hours when the largest audience is available for TV. Let's hear it, player one.
What's prime time?
Yeah, right you are. We return to you, player one.
Animal for 400.
A rhesus or a macaque? It's player one.
What's a monkey?
Yes. Player one, back to you for our next
Sports
selection.
Zone for 600.
Every spring, the Augusta National Golf Course hosts this famous tournament. Okay, player one.
What is the U.S. Open?
Sorry.
No, maybe it's the PGA Championship.
Anyone else care to try to come up with a correct response? Here's the response we were looking for. The Masters.
Oh, the Masters, okay.
Player one, you pick again, please.
Cooking class for 6.
Joy of Cooking suggests using these Thanksgiving berries in any recipes calling for red currants.
What are cranberries?
Player one? That is correct.
You get as much?
You again, player one.
Cooking class for 400.
To make bunny salad, use a chilled pear half for the bunny's body and a ball of cottage cheese for this appendage. Okay, player one.
What is the tail?
Good. You get to pick again, player 1.
400 again for 21st century history.
This 2005 hurricane was the costliest natural disaster in U.S. history.
What's Hurricane Katrina?
It's player 1. Right. Player 1, back to you for our next selection.
All right, Manimal 6.
Of the 3 animals on Ontario, Canada's coat of arms, the one that fits the category. Player 1.
What is the mountain lion? Damn it.
No. Any other takers? Yes, player 3.
Moose.
Hey, you're
Oh.
right. Good. Back on the plus side. You get to pick again, player 3.
Manimal for 200.
In a Rudyard Kipling story, one of these animals saves a family from a deadly cobra. Let's hear it, player 1.
What's a mongoose?
Yes. Player 1, back to you.
All right, you picked a fine time for 400.
Estimated at around 30 years, it's accepted as the average period between birth of parents and their offspring.
What's a generation?
Player 1. Correct. We return to you, player 1.
Literary characters for 600.
All right, here with the clue is Kelly.
John Tenniel depicted this Lewis Carroll title character in 1865.
It's player 1.
Who is Heidi?
Sorry, that's...
Ah, no, maybe it's, Alice?
Anyone else care to try to come up with a correct response?
Yeah, I'm not having a very good start here at all.
Here's what we were looking for. Alice.
Alice, yeah. I
Select
thought
again.
these categories would be good for me, but I don't know. Guess I just thought wrong. Let's finish up cooking class.
If you boil these before making them into hash browns, they'll stick together better and cook faster, too.
What are potatoes?
Let's hear it, player 1. Right. Please pick again, player 1.
Sports Zone for 400.
Kelly?
Sluggers try to get backspin on the ball because it makes air move faster over the upper surface, providing this elevating force on the underside.
Okay, player 1.
What's topspin?
No.
I'm really just
Anyone
going the
else?
wrong direction.
Here's the correct response. Lift.
Lift. That would have been the last thing I would have said.
Player 1, you pick again, please.
History for 6.
Benedict XVI succeeded this pope as head of the Roman Catholic Church in 2005. Yes, player 1.
Who is John Paul II?
That is correct.
All right.
You again, player 1.
Let's finish up Sports Zone. Just get rid of this
When a
category.
basketball player goes walking with the ball too long without dribbling, it's called this. Are we there yet? Player 1?
What's traveling?
Good.
Yeah, I figured because of the whole "Are we there yet?" question.
Player 1, pick again.
Fine time for 6.
The time just before sunset or after sunrise on a movie set, or a former LA Lakers late-night talk show. It's player 1.
What is magic hour?
Yeah! Right.
All right.
And we'll wrap up the board with...
Literary
this
characters
one.
for 400.
In A Scandal in Bohemia and other early stories, Sir Arthur Conan Doyle gave this physician a wife, Mary Morstan.
I don't know this one.
Yes, player 2. No.
Not Dr.
Sorry.
Jekyll, so I got a 50-50 shot here.
Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this? Okay, player 1.
Who is Dr. Faustus?
Sorry.
No! Well, I narrowed it
Any
down
other
for
takers?
Samuel. It's Dr. Watson.
Let's hear it, player 3.
Well,
You got
after the
it.
Jeopardy round, I only have $1,600, so
The
this
double
game is
Jeopardy
not
round
really
will
going too
begin
well
right
for me
after
right
this.
now. I am currently in the lead, but hopefully I can do better in double Jeopardy and actually make this a runaway game, because so far
And
this
we
game
have
is not
two
working
daily
out
doubles
exactly how I would have
awaiting
liked
you
it
in
to.
these categories. The meaning of the prefix. World history. Right on, soldier. Salmon.
What's the pun there?
Pop gals. And this and that. All right, player 2. As promised,
Right on
you pick
soldier for
first in
400.
Double Jeopardy. A student at Sandhurst, he later served in British military intelligence before creating his British super spy. It's player 1.
Who is Ian Fleming? All right.
Choose again, player 1.
The meaning of the prefix for 2000.
Circum. Okay, player 1.
What is around?
Yes.
All right.
You again, player 1.
World history for 2000.
Around 2500 BC, the Harappan civilization sprung up around this river in Pakistan and northwestern India.
Don't know it at the top of my head, unfortunately.
Here's what we were looking for. The Indus.
The Indus, okay.
We return to you, player 1.
Soldier for 2000.
This Grecian fought at Salamis and Marathon. His 70 plays include The Oresteia and Prometheus Bound. Yes, player 1.
Who is Sophocles?
Nope.
No. Maybe it's
Anyone
Homer,
else?
but I would have thought that would have been too obvious.
Let's hear it, player 3.
Okay, no, it's not Homer,
That's
so
incorrect.
Solely
Any
vindicated.
other takers? Player 2.
Ischalus?
Good for you.
I can't even really pronounce that.
You get to pick again, player 2.
800 for right on soldier.
This author of Starship Troopers was a graduate of the U.S. Naval Academy. Okay, player 1.
Who is Jules Verne?
Nope.
No! Man, the bad
Anyone
luck
else
just
care to try to come up with a correct response? Let's hear it, player 3.
Robert Heinlein?
That's
Oh,
it. Please pick again, player 3.
soldier for 12.
Lew Wallace served as a major general in this war before penning Ben-Hur. It's player 1.
What's the Civil War?
That is correct.
Okay, good, thank goodness. That was the lucky
Choose
guess.
again, player 1.
Oh, salmon for 2000.
Answer. 1 of the daily double. You're in second
I
place.
have no choice but to
Is your
double up
wager going to
here.
be? Give us a wager, player 1. Here is your daily double clue. When it gets its silvery scales and migrates to the sea for the first time, a young salmon is called this.
I don't know. What is, smolt?
The lead is
Okay,
also
thank
yours.
goodness! 2 lucky guesses in a row.
Player 1, back to you.
Hopgals 2000.
In 2005, she topped the album charts with The Emancipation of Mimi.
Don't quite know this one.
Player 2.
Mariah Carey.
Correct.
Ah,
Select again.
1600 Finish up right at Soldier already. Wow. Oh, great, she got the daily double, too. That's not good. Oh, crap.
The second daily double. You're in second now, but with an opportunity to catch up a bit.
All right, well, hopefully she gets this wrong, or else I'm going to be in some trouble
Gibbon
here.
Was a captain in the Hampshire Grenadiers before writing The Decline and Fall of this empire.
The Ottoman?
No.
Okay, good. Thank goodness she got that
Here's
wrong.
the correct response. The Roman.
The Roman. That's actually what I was thinking, so I would have gotten that right if I had that daily double.
Again.
All right, salmon for 4.
Fish ladders help salmon travel upstream over these man-made obstructions. Yes, player 1.
What are dams?
Good.
All right.
Player 1, you pick again, please.
This and that for 1,200. I'm not gonna bother going for the last $2,000 Cooley just yet, just because the fact that, well, both of the daily doubles are already gone.
New York City Mayor John V. Lindsay quipped that it enables young ladies to run faster, and because of it, they may have to. Let's hear it, player 1.
The tennis shoe?
Sorry.
No.
Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this? Here's what we wanted. The miniskirt.
Miniskirt. Oh.
Player 1, back to you for our next selection.
Meaning of the prefix for 16.
Ante. Okay, player 1.
What is before? All right.
Player 1, back to you.
World history for 800.
An economic crisis forced this Indonesian leader to resign on May 21st, 1998, ending 32 years of autocratic rule. It's player 1.
Who is, I don't think it's Kim Il-sung. Who is Ferdinand Marcos? No.
Anyone else care to try to come up with a correct response?
Probably the other one that isn't Kim Il-sung, then.
Player 3? Nope. Sorry.
Yeah, because that would be North
Anyone
Korea,
else?
wouldn't it be?
Yes, player 2.
So Suharto.
Hey, you're right. Player 2, back to you for our
World history
next
for
selection.
400.
In 1071, the Seljuk Turks, who practiced this religion, defeated the Byzantine army at the Battle of Manzikert.
I believe that's Islam.
Let's hear it, player 1. Right. Choose again, player 1.
Pop Gals for 4.
She was hot in 2008, taking hot and cold to number 3 on the Hot 100. Okay, player 1.
Who is, Katy Perry?
Yep.
All right.
Select again.
Salmon 16.
Weighing up to 100 pounds, this large type of salmon shares its name with a warm, dry wind.
I don't know.
We're talking about the Chinook.
Chinook, okay.
You again, player
This is
1.
not for 2,000.
And I'll hand it off to Kelly.
In suburban planning, green space created by curved streets and houses with varying setbacks is called this, also a small sheltered bay.
It's player 1.
What's an inlet?
No.
Oh my God!
Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this?
I'm just not having any luck whatsoever today.
Here's the response we were looking for. A cove.
Cove. That would have been what I would have said next.
Player 1, you pick again, please.
1,600. This and that.
Shooting this while surfing is riding with part of the wave overhead surrounding you.
Shooting the breeze.
Yes, player 1.
Or maybe it's the curl.
You
All right.
are correct. Player 1, pick again.
Good thing I changed. Podcast for 12.
It wasn't Deja Vu when this member of Destiny's Child sang with Jay-Z on the song Deja Vu. Player 1?
Who is Beyonce Knowles?
Yeah, correct.
Makes sense.
You get to pick again, player 1.
Prefix for 400.
Hemi. It's player 1.
What's half?
Good. We return to you, player 1.
All right. Salmon 8.
Salmon are members of the same family as the speckled or brook variety of this fish. Player 1?
What's a trout?
That's correct.
All right.
Please pick again, player 1.
World history for 1200.
Now in Poland, in 1361, this shipbuilding city became a member of the Hanseatic League.
I don't know.
Let's hear it, player 2.
Good dance.
Good.
Oh.
Select again.
1200 for
The
salmon.
World Book says this country leads the world in salmon fishing with more than 450,000 tons caught each year.
God, I have no idea.
Okay, player 2. That is correct.
It's U.S.? Huh.
You get to pick again,
Never
player
would have thought
2.
that we were the ones that
This
were led in
Girl
that.
Like Me and Disturbia songstress was born in Barbados. Yes, player 1.
Who is, Rihanna?
Yes.
All right.
Player 1, pick again.
Prefix 800.
Die, as in dicephalus.
What's, 2?
Okay, player 1. Yes.
All right.
We return to you, player 1.
I'll finish up meaning of the prefix.
Contra. It's player 1.
What is... I think we had against already, so... Actually, no, what's against? All right.
Correct.
Once again, had a last-minute
You
realization.
again, player 1.
This and that for 400.
In September of 1916, during World War I's Battle of the Somme, the British rolled out this new weapon.
I believe that'd be the tank.
Yes, player 1.
Right. All right.
Choose again, player 1.
Podcast for 16.
Fans go ape over this gal, born Stephanie Germanotta, who hit #1 with Bad Romance.
Can't tell you how many times I've been fortunate to hear
Let's
that
hear it,
song.
player 1.
Who is Lady Gaga?
Yeah, that's right. Way to go. Player 1, back to you for our next selection.
World history 16.
This king of Aragon freed the Catalan serfs in 1486 and captured Granada in 1492.
Don't quite know this one.
The correct response is Ferdinand.
Ferdinand, okay.
And we'll wrap up the board.
And we're going to finish up with this and that
one.
for 800.
Officially adopted in 1919, the Polish flag is made up of red and this color, just like Switzerland's. Player 1?
What is white? All right. Well,
only 2 of you will be going on.
despite the fact that this game was pretty rough and that honestly neither round was really that great, I just managed to get a runaway,
Here comes
so
the final
can't
Jeopardy
really
player.
complain.
The category is this: African cities.
Don't really know too much about this.
So, what's your wager?
$21.99. That's what I'll go with because I believe that that's the max I can bet without losing a runaway. So I'll just bet this, that way I can just make sure
Each
we'll be
direction
able to do
on
a
the
game
plus
5 no
control
matter what,
pad
even if I get it
represents
wrong.
a different response. Press a direction to select an answer. And now the last clue. Africa's most populous city not on a navigable body of water. Its settlers didn't need water when they had gold.
It's either Johannesburg or Cairo. I'm gonna say Johannesburg. Let's see if I'm right.
Let's see your response.
Johannesburg is what she said.
And that
All right, well, I got it right.
will add...
Oh, 800 only?
What did you put as your response?
I said Johannesburg also.
And this correct response will add how much to your score?
Just $21.99. So that will take me to a total of $15,399 this game.
Come out ahead as our champion, player one. So long, everybody.
And with that, I now have 4 wins locked up. Alright, well, definitely a rougher game than usual, but it's alright. At least I managed to still get the win and secure a runaway. Anyway, let me quickly do the math here to figure out what my 4-game winning total is going to be. So, let's see here, 134,884 plus 15,399. 4-game winning total now stands at $283. So, a little over 150K, which is pretty good, I will say. Even if, like I said, most of it is just due to that big win ahead of the second game. Well, this has been Nick the Alignment with my second game of this. Sorry, second game, jeez. My 4th game of this run. And I'll see you guys all for Game 5 whenever I get around to it. Now, this was a normal show. Just to basically qualify me for a Tournament of Champions, but since it's not, it's just basically, after this, it's like whatever. I just get to move on and do whatever I want. So, yeah. Anyway, take care. I'll see you guys all for Game 5 when I get to doing it.